This is Astranox. I'm on my global account, my first account. So LENA, she's powered up, she's ready to go. I'm gonna showcase her in Wyvern 11 versus Alexa and Taranor Guard. So we'll see how she performs. Let me just show you her stats real quick. So of course, because she's got 50% crit chance and her passive, she can actually reach higher stats than my other heroes. So 307% crit damage with 151 speed is going to be great with Daydream Joker. She has my weakest Daydream Joker, so keep that in mind. The gear, I rolled it basically when I got her, and I was aiming for speed set with crit set and, as much crit damage, attack, and some speed as possible. So it worked out. And just to show you, I was rolling some boots, right? I'm like, which boots could be good? So I went for the Season 3 ones, I bought them, and look at how they actually rolled. Are you kidding me? Every roll in effect resistance. Screw you, man. Okay, so her CP is the highest in my whole roster. And let me just show you the gear on my other heroes. I don't have this maxed out. Keep that in mind, that's 20% damage. That she could get, that would scale with Daydream Joker as well. So yeah, gotta keep that in mind. When my other heroes, they all have their skill 1 maxed out, and I turn off their skills. That's the way you do it. With Alexa, you just want her to attack 2 times in a row, because when she lands a critical hit, she's gonna attack again. And her crit damage cannot be as high because she doesn't have 50% crit chance for free from a passive. So there is that. So yeah, TG now. He's got enough effectiveness. Unfortunately, he's missing 4% crit chance. He's got quite a bit of health because I had to go with a ring that, the ring that on speed with as much speed as possible, so he can actually reliably go first to land that defense break, which is pretty important. Had to go with these boots because, I need that 14% crit chance, and that's the highest crit on speed boots that I can get. Okay, so Daydream Joker at 24. And quickly just showing you my Angelica stats. Okay, let's get in there. You will see her damage is actually quite surprising. Oh, what am I doing? That's the wrong place. Okay. So keep in mind, I'm doing 3-mans normally with Angelica in the front line, Taranor Guard, and Alexa. This is purely a showcase to compare their damage. So sometimes I see her killing, one of the adds with her skill 3. Sometimes it doesn't happen. In this case, it won't happen. But when she lands a killing blow with her skill 3, she just uses skill 3 again. It's really great. As a farmer, man, her animation is so short. Reminds me of Arbiter Vildred. Farming animation is just great. And she's able to just, destroy his pack back to back. It's a thing of beauty. Of course, as an ice elemental hero, she will be at disadvantage versus earth. Okay, we got defense break. Alexa's double attacking here, and let's see her damage. No attack buff, 23.5k. Missing 20% damage from skill ups. I need to get those catalysts that I'm missing. I'll eventually get them. Here's the attack buff. So I'll do a few runs because, well, to show you the consistency of her damage and to compare it versus the other heroes in case like they get lucky or something with dual attacks. This run, that's what happens when you're 4-man. You can kill the Wyvern before barrier phase quite often. Oh my god, 31. My god, that is was that skill 3 because it deals more damage the lower the health of the target is at. That's the highest damage I've seen her dish out. Okay, damage wasn't so good on that one. Maybe Alexa got lucky, but I've seen LENA very close to Alexa quite a few times. Like, they're almost on par. And Alexa is like the perfect hero for this place. So when I got her, I had all the fodders ready to 6-star her. Took me like almost 4 hours to just farm Wyvern 11 in this comp. It worked out pretty well. So if you want to use her as a farmer, right? You want to use her in Labyrinth, you know, in Adventure, just one-shot packs, one after the next. Then I would recommend that you run Portrait of the Savior. If you're gonna use her in PvP, you know, it's better to run her on Portrait of the Savior. If you're gonna do some harder content with her, I mean, you can always put Sigret Sight. You could have that sustain going, plus that increased damage when the health drops below 50%. So that's pretty cool, and the fact that she has a consistent AoE, that's very cool. Okay, attack buff is up. Now, here we go, we need that D-break. Oh, we didn't get it. We didn't get it. But that's the thing though, like she has attack buff versus the other heroes. Taranor Guard can have attack buff. He needs to trigger a dual attack to get it, but it's only for one turn. It's only for one turn. Here it is. Oh my god, 31.4k again. So much damage. Look at that, like, because she was the last one to attack too. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Well, it has a flat sub though, that's not speed. But I went with attack percentage boots on her because it's about, you know, landing that killing blow, so I can just keep on using S3 in easier content. I haven't checked how much camping morale she provides in, you know, Labyrinth and raids. I have to check that out, because if it's high, I could actually, you know, use her there. Oh, she landed a killing blow, so that's good. That means she can use it again. The overkill here. She can use it again too. So she can open now with this thing and refresh that attack buff. It's great. Now will D-break land. Because yeah, the lower the HP of the target is, the more damage she deals with S3. There it is. Oh my god, 33.4k. It's beautiful. Okay. So her skill 3, the way it works is if you have her at like 1 health, she's gonna deal 20% more damage. I mean, if the target is at 1% health, she's gonna get a 20% damage boost. Oh, effect resistance. Maybe it doesn't roll into it. Yeah, I mean, she went non-stop with the AoE on wave 1, so man, what the hell? And she kind of landed the killing blow, sort of. That's what happens, like, her damage is crazy, man, with the attack buff. It's crazy. Now there's no reason you can go for kind of whoever you want in selective summons on a new account. You just get her, you know, you've got the adventurous pad gear. Hopefully it doesn't roll with so much crit chance, but more into crit damage. And then you're set. I mean, you've got that hero. You can build, instead of Alexa, you have, you know, you could go Taranor Guard for your defense breaker. And I mean, you can have Angelic Montmorancy as your frontliner. That would be your 3-man setup. You could have Furious instead of Taranor Guard and have 0 crit chance on her. It's gonna be too hard to actually do that in early to even mid game. It's very hard to just get pure crit damage and attack and some speed substats. Very hard. So cannot say that it's gonna be a reliable strategy. Definitely not. But yeah, Furious with the 50% crit chance buff with the defense break. Very cool. But if you get Taranor Guard from selective, I mean, you're kind of set. You're kind of set. And the skill ups, of course. The skill ups. Stigma instead of Molagora for 3-star heroes. This is a major plus. Another one. Can we get Alexa to beat the team like that? I mean, I feel like LENA has been showcased a bit too hard here in terms of damage. Oh man. That's just crazy, the damage output she's dealing. She's not gonna land any killing blow here. I mean, you could say, oh, she's got attack buff, you know, the other heroes, they don't have attack buff. I mean, it's part of her kit, you know, it's part of her kit. But these new 3-star heroes, man, they are, yeah, the power creep is real there. It's quite insane. Can't complain though, because they are 3-star heroes, and we've got skill ups using Stigma. And you can get them, I mean the RGB one, Ice, Earth, and Fire one, you can get them from Selective Summon as a new player, so or on a new account. So can't complain there. Okay, so I guess that's the last run here. If you want like some in-depth strategy about how like to do this, if you want to, you know, learn how to 3-man this with easy to obtain heroes and all that, you can check out my other Wyvern 11 videos. I made a lot of them with different group compositions. So here is Alexa beating the other heroes, and she's almost tied with Taranor Guard on this. He must have triggered like a few dual attacks. So that's what happens. But I'm 3-manning this on my Europe account with Angelic Montmorancy in the front line, even with 160% effect resistance. So she can actually resist all the combat readiness, pushback, and debuff removal. She resists everything. And she's paired with Seaside Bellona and Luluca, because I use these other 2 heroes in other parts of the game. But in this account, it was you know, about building 3-star damage dealers that can handle this boss. So I mean, there wouldn't be so I mean, it could give you guys different team comps, show you guys different team comps using obtainable heroes. Alexa, I mean, you can get her from the connection for free. Taranor Guard, I mean, you have to summon him. LENA, you have to summon her if you want to use LENA instead of Alexa, which I recommend, because you're gonna have way more play with Alexa versus, I mean, LENA versus Alexa in all sorts of like different areas in the game. And of course, Angelica, you don't have to roll for her anymore, so there's that. You know, Angelic Montmorancy, if you can make her work with Water's Origin, that's definitely great, because I mean, she's just gonna cycle through her kit faster. You don't need that much survival on her, you don't need so many stats. Water's Origin artifact is great. So yeah, I can't wait to get those 2 skill ups. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, and subscribe for more, guys, if you haven't already. Click the bell icon if you'd like to be notified whenever I release a new video, and check out my other videos. They should be showing up on the screen now. Playlists of all sorts, arena, guild wars, guides, tips, and how-tos, and Abyss Wars 62+, so check those out if you haven't. And also join my Discord server. The link is in the description. We're at above 600, almost 600 members now. Good luck with all you do. Peace out for now. And if you've tested the other, you know, 3-star heroes, let us know in the comment section how, like, give us like a short review about that hero. You know, I'm actually curious about how the Light Golem performs. You know, how his skill 2 passive actually works. Because, you know, if it works for the whole team like Aureus, that is definitely very OP, very powerful. He will need an insane amount of health to actually survive some crazy cleave damage coming his way. But damn, he looks like a really solid hero. So yeah, peace out for now.